Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back for some more Mon Bazou. And the last episode, I ran a little bit short. I had some things to do. I was working. I wasn't feeling good. I even missed an episode yesterday because, I just really did not feel good. And so I figured since I left the last episode of Mon Bazou a little short, even though a couple of people said it wasn't that bad, which, you know what, it wasn't a bad episode. It was just short. I felt like I didn't get anything done. So I figured we're going to make another episode and start off that way. Um, oof, almost out of fuel. I think we're going to run out of fuel tonight because I didn't stock up for the weekend and you can't buy fuel. Oop, I think the generator shut off and you can't buy fuel. Oh, yep, the generator shut off. Let's grab that. That's charged up. Let's grab a drink. Let's go get some fuel. The first thing we got to get is get some fuel. Like I said, I don't feel like I got anything done in the last episode because it was so short. So we're starting off with another one, which will hopefully push us closer to getting our next goal of things done, which is either getting electricity or maybe getting 5 grand at the shop so that we can start beefing and Roger. And the only way we're going to get the custom paint for our truck for the suggestion that I had for the paint color is by getting spending some bucks at the hardware store. Oh, I guess it would help if I hit the right button. I thought I put it in drive, but I did not. See, we're in four-wheel drive. Got our gas can. Got our barrel. How you guys doing out there today? Like I said, I'm feeling a little bit better. I'm not 100%, but man, I tell you what, like I don't I don't feel 100%, but I think I'm probably about 80. I think the biggest thing is, oop, and I remember I dropped some wood. Let's go ahead and pick that up. The biggest thing is when I get sick, I just kind of get throwing up. I think that's the biggest thing is just throwing up. You know, no one ever likes doing that. It's not fun. And I'll be honest, like I think the thing that has made me sick the most lately is I've been on a weight loss mission. And as a matter of fact, like I don't know if I've actually said this recently, but I think I talked about it a little bit before. But I've lost in the last. Whoa, shit!
Holy stuff. No.
I'm sorry, that's my bad. In the last 4 months, I've lost 50 pounds. I was up as high as 278 pounds, and I'm like 5'10". So hey, we're gonna stop here. Got the old gills, but 5'10". I weighed like 278. Wearing 40-inch pants, 40-inch waist. Uh, and now I have just recently slipped into some pair of 36s. So the weight loss stuff is going great. But I think part of what makes me sick is sometimes I don't know. I maybe overeat just a little bit, and I mean, and there's not a lot. I think I ate two ham and cheese sandwiches yesterday. I had a glass of soda and a bag of chips. You know, the snack bags or whatever, lunch bags, whatever you want to call them, the small ones. And I just instantly felt terrible within an hour or so of eating. And since then, I've been just getting sick. And then once I finally get it out of my system, I'll be fine. But it usually takes about a day, sometimes 2 days.
Ah, très bon soir.
And we're gonna go ahead and buy some more taps. You'll see why here in a second. Like I said, we're gonna get some stuff done. I felt like I didn't get nothing done in the last episode. So today, we are gonna get something done. But at least this time I got the sideboards. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that the reason why there wasn't an episode yesterday, I mean, I literally just did not feel like doing anything. So that's the full transparency of my channel here. Uh,
Le sirop d'érable, je m'y connais.
Alright, so we talked to him, we dropped off our barrel. Let's go get some fuel. And we're probably gonna have to come back one more time today and get some fuel. But anyway, that's you know, that's what we got going on. But today, you're gonna see some stuff get done in this episode that's gonna set us up for future projects. Fuel in the truck is good, so I ain't worried about that. I'll just top off the old can here. Another $17.66, but at least I got 2,500 bucks. I've got a little bit of a cushion. Why was that guy driving by so slow? Anybody else notice how slow he was just creeping by? What's up?
Hey, hein, faites assez beau il y a que peu aujourd'hui?
Got both those
Yes,
boys
sir.
talked to.
Merci d'être venu.
And
Bonne
this
journée.
is a little trick that I do. I think I talked about this in one of the old episodes, is if you ever get stuck in town, just throw a seat down right here. This is the back seat out of my Koenig. If you were you're gonna die, whatever, you can sleep and save yourself. Get to the next day. And actually, before I get going, I want to purchase
Ah, ben, t'es bien
this,
fin.
this, and that. Now, so this here, what should I hit? Wheels? Yeah, hit the wheels first. We can't be driving around in a crappy pickup. If we're gonna paint it up, we got to make sure everything's looking nice and pristine. But it's hard to see, but I think you can see the dents popping out. Yeah. Yeah, you can see the dent coming out right there. There it is. Dent's coming out. Got the fender. Let's get the door. And as each time you hear a dent pop out, you can see the door get a little bit smoother. So I guess all we got left is just this door here to restore, plus all the rust. But just look how much nicer the truck looks. The finish doesn't look all ratty. Paint looks smooth. Alright, so it says we have restored everything. Oh, and I was going to double check because I don't think you can buy custom paint in here. White, gloss, matte. No, you can just buy regular colors. So we have to unlock the paint store from Roger before we can. Alright, I got all my stuff. Let's get back to the house. See, this is Monday, so Roger won't be here. Mr. Bonjour. Yeah, Roger's not there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, officer. How's it going? Nothing to see here. Holy shit. That's the first time I've seen the officer, I believe, this whole game. And I don't have the extra money for the tickets right now, so. Good thing I noticed him sitting there, radaring. Because that would have probably been at least a couple $100. I think last time I got a speeding ticket from him, it was over 500. And I wasn't really going that fast. So we definitely don't want to do that. I still got all my stuff. Looks like it. What's up, big brother?
Asti que j'ai hâte à l'été. Bon, moi et toi, fin de semaine.
I must be forgetting him sometimes because I got the other guys at 17. He's only at 16, so there must have been a day where I missed old Francis. Alright, so we need to get back over here. 10:45 in the morning. We gotta put that down because we gotta screw the gas cap on it. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna take all the fuel. Yes. Alright, so all the fuel is there. And I guess we'll spend a little bit of time. Or do we run back to town right now? Let's take a look and see if we have another barrel. So that's 4. Didn't mean to turn that on. 105. So we'll have a barrel here shortly. Let's grab all this other stuff, slap her down on the ground. Caps. I gotta remember that I have an open one in there somewhere. That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna set that one up. That way I don't get it confused when I'm counting up how many I have. Because like right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 53 taps. And I think I have a couple sitting over that way. Somewhere. Oh. That needs to stay in the back of the truck. I thought that was something else. Thought that was something else. So there's another piece of wood. Barrel's at 92%. Alright, so what we're going to do is I went around and I clipped all the trees. And I believe I have, I don't know how many maples. But we're going to add to our row here. They should be sitting right here. Alright, come on. Trying to make sure I get them as tight as possible, you know. I don't want to get too far out. But I definitely don't want them on top of each other. I definitely learned in my last one about keeping them too tight. Like I couldn't even walk through there. If you remember the episode where I planted the old alfalfa cannabis trees, plants, whatever you want to, crops, whatever you call them, in between the trees, like I could barely even, oop, that was kind of far away. Alright. So now I think I'm getting too close. Maybe not. I don't know. Alright, so there is, I don't know, another 100, what was that, 100 something trees? And I have some birches that I want to plant over here by the sugar shack. Because the birches I want to cut down and use for firewood. Is that what I want to do with them? I'm pretty sure it's the... Because the birches don't... You don't get a ton of wood out of the birch. But I think they grow just a wee bit faster than the other trees. Alright, so there's our birches planted. Let's grab a drink. Grab this other barrel. And now we're going to head back into town and get fuel. And maybe a puke. Oof, actually, I know what we need to do. We need to stop at the house. We forgot to call Mama today. See the difference between the truck and the car? If that would have been the car right there, I would have bottomed out, had anxiety, would have been a bummer. That should be the right number.
Hey, j'ai vu ton auto l'autre fois. Elle a l'air mieux qu'elle était. Ça avance, hein? Tu chômes pas?
I mean, I did put some of the parts back on it. Turn that on just because. Do I have any poutine here? Ooh, a 9%er. I'm going to go ahead and eat that. So I have no poutine. Got a couple bottles of maple syrup. Got a bottle in here for reserve. So we'll go get some poutine, a couple bottles of maple syrup, and some gas. But look at what we got done. I feel like we actually got something done today. Oh shit. How did the barrel end up inside the truck? Holy hell, that was close. The barrel came inside the truck. I was actually looking for the door handle. I was going to get out and just let the truck go flying. But that freaking barrel coming through the back of the truck and into the cab almost took me out. And you know what's funny is I was almost getting ready to make a comment again about the you. I was really going 80? Holy shit. Oh my. Well, there's a waste of 500 bucks. Good thing I'm about to get another 200. See that running off the road got me scatterbrained. I forgot about the cop being there. Like normally I wouldn't care if I get a speeding ticket, but money in the beginning of the game is so tight and hard to come by that it's just not worth it. Back to 2,400. Let's go get some gas. Better make sure I don't speed when I go back. I don't want to get a speeding ticket twice in the same damn day. Oh my. Well, that really blows. Ah, I don't even put the cat back on. This kind of irritates me just a wee little bit. Grab a couple of those. Ah, grab a couple poutines. All right. All right, so I'm going too fast. Hey, bud. Oh, the speeding ticket's sitting in the mail, huh? 555-4141. I can also call and pay it. So it doesn't look like you can get me twice in the same day. Alright. So back on track. What was I doing? I was getting fuel. And then we're going back to the house. And so we planted our birches. We planted the maples. So we need to plant some more pines, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have more pines to plant. Or do we have enough pines? Like I don't want to get in a situation where I got too much planted. Alright, so 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Got a full tank. Can't get back to town tonight. There should have been 2 of those back there, so I lost one. That's wonderful. Actually, I lost my dent puller also. Where the hell did I lose my dent puller at? I didn't see it back there. So the dent puller... Shit. We lost the dent puller. Damn, I need a harvest basket too. Yeah, there's some taps down there. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and... I got 36 of these, really? I'm gonna go ahead and plant these just because we may need them for... Alright, so pines are planted, birches are planted, got a big pile of firewood over here. We can load some of this up and go sell it to Francis. I think that kind of sounds like a plan. Or do we just go to bed for the day? I don't know. Let's go load the truck up anyways. At least load it up with the firewood. Two. Alright, we got 10 pieces. There's 20. I know we could sell 40. $30. And that should be 40. I might have dropped a piece. So maybe it's 39. What else can we do today? Alright, so let's see if 40, like I said, this should be 40 pieces. That wasn't enough to fill it up. We got about $400. It was 300 and something, but whatever. Closer to 400. Oh, get out of here. Yeah, I think I dropped one piece. I think before I go to bed, I'm going to light a fire. Just so I can burn off a fire for a few hours. Because I probably have, what, half a barrel in here? Ooh, 79%. A little more than I thought. See if I can trip over a tree. Oh, made it through. So it is 5, almost 6 o'clock. It looks like we're going to need another pile of firewood here pretty soon. Because this firewood is definitely dissipating very, very, very quickly. See, that'd be 5. That ought to be enough for about 3 or 4 hours worth. see. How many trees do we even have connected right now? Oh, we got 126 trees. So we're over 100 trees. Fire's right in the middle. Let it get hot. And then we'll stoke a couple more logs in there after it gets hot. Let's see here. What else do we got here? Come on, heat. Come on, come on. Why is it not getting hot? Do I not have enough wood in there? The heat's right in the green. Oh, I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, surely there's got to be enough heat. Alright. Put another piece of wood. %. So that should take care of that tonight. And since it's dark, let's go pick up the clippers and just look and see if there's any trees that I missed for the clippings. I would say probably not, but you never know. That's still good. Ooh, I did miss a couple maples. I'm not really concerned about these yet. Actually, I might be about this one. We'll go throw these up by the house. I really don't think I need to plant anymore. But let's throw a couple saplings down. They won't go anywhere. They won't go bad. I believe there was a couple pines. I'll just grab a couple pines. That's definitely a few more than a couple pines. And where's my clippers? Like, I'm pretty sure I saw a couple maples, but I'm not cutting down the maples, so they ain't going nowhere. Plug that in. Let's go take a nap. 2:23 in the morning. No, that's way too early for us to get up. Alright, 6:30 in the morning. I don't think we used that yesterday, but I just want to make sure it's charged. Start off the day with a full... See, that's the reason we got gas twice yesterday. Um... What's up, Mama?
Hey, Jason, j'ai quasiment fini de vider ta vieille chambre. À date, pas l'air d'avoir grand-chose d'utile. Puis comment ça va, toi?
Alright, so let's go see if we got another barrel. Let's throw some wood in here. Just make a small delivery to old Francis. I want to say he won't take all the wood, but you never know. Like I said, we delivered 40 pieces yesterday. I don't actually know how fast he goes through the wood. I know that one time I loaded him up till it was full and I couldn't sell none the next day. So I'm assuming a half a rack of wood would be a day's worth, or maybe 2 days worth. Hard to say. Let's go get our barrel. And we need to make sure we buy some more rust reformer today. Definitely can't be driving around in this beater. Alright, so 100% yes. Still a couple logs just because. That way it's less I got to bring over here. We're going to put 4 in there. Actually, no, I take that back. We're going to put 5 in there. Get it hot. Get it hot, hot. Because the hotter we get it, oh, I forgot we planted trees here. I was going to drive through there, but... Another tree? Are you serious? Yes. There damn sure was another tree there. Oop, and there's a piece of wood right there. Did I really lose that much last time I came out of here? I mean, I guess so. So be on the lookout for my dent puller. It's got to be on that curve. Right up over here around the corner where we turn. It's got to be there. Oh, and he has no wood, so a half a rack is a day's work. Alright, he took all the wood. $246. So the dent puller should be around here somewhere. I stopped right there. I don't see it anywhere. Maybe it'd be up there on top of the mountain, maybe? Well, hell. Maybe I just have to buy another dent puller when I need it. Well, I don't need it right this minute because I pulled all the dents out of this truck, so there's no way the cop's going to be there 2 days in a row. And he's not, so that's wonderful. No sense in trying to talk to him because he'll be mad at us because we got caught speeding. Oh. We need to come here. Almost forgot. And we need a harvest basket. How did I forget a harvest basket last time? There's one, ooh, and there's two. So we had two, I need two. One for potatoes, and one for the alfalfa. I did bring the fuel can, right? Can't remember now, actually. I find it kind of strange that the parking brake on this game works better. Works better than the regular brakes on the truck. What's up, Eric?
Laissez-vous séduire par notre vaste collection de tuyaux.
Gotta buy supplies. We're gonna need these soon. So I have enough for... I have enough for at least 80 more trees. I probably have more like 100 trees, but I know I have enough for 80 because I just bought 2 sets of 4 pipe, or yeah, 4 pipes and 4 taps. So that's 80 taps, 80 pipes, plus whatever I got at the house, which is, who knows how much. Maybe another 20 pipes and 20 taps. You gotta remember the one is used though. I probably better go ahead and get fuel in the truck. Because I got a half a tank. Don't want to run out. It's my main source of transportation at the moment. Fuel cap off. Alright, get that. Get our old $17.66. And how much more are we going to get in here? We're going to get the 34 bucks. Yes. Oof. Oof. Well, heck.
Oh, belle bébelle, ça!
C'est Gilles. Il dit que le sang, ça y tombe sur les nerfs.
Oh yeah, Gills is a complainer, huh?
Hey,
I
hein,
didn't know
fais-tu
that.
assez beau y'a un peu aujourd'hui? Yes, sir. Ah, merci d'être venu. Bonne journée.
Alright, so I got my supplies for the house. I have a poutine at home. Plus, it's too early for a poutine anyway. Actually, we're going to stop here at the post office because I need to pick up the letter. Oh, I got a few letters. I don't have that much for the electricities. 828,000. That is going to be garbage. That is going to be garbage. So they have not mailed me my ticket yet. But $28,998 to run electricity to my house. That is freaking insane. So Mr. Bonjour. One more stop here. I just want to see if they have another potato. And they do have another potato. Hot potato. I probably need to water the potato. Because on hard mode it can die if you leave it too long without watering it. Definitely don't want that. And I don't see my hammer set anywhere, so where could it have fallen out of? Did I crash anywhere else besides that corner right there? But it's got to be right around there somewhere. What up, Francis? I didn't forget about you.
Esti que j'haïs ça, couper du bois de foyer.
Did I already call Mama today? I think so. I think I called Mama already today. So what do I got here? I need this. Fill it up. Basket. 91%. $87. And I think we'll do one more thing before we call it a day. Are you kidding me? I drove through there like a madman earlier, not a scratch. This time I was actually halfway being careful. Like I said, sometimes I just don't understand the physics. So we have 141. So that's going to be a barrel. So whoa, that should be what, 8? No, that should be 9. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9. So I can still do math. Righty. Actually, I don't think I'm going to light this fire yet. Just going to get it ready. I think what I want to do is I want to go cut some more firewood. Because that pile is running thin. We can deliver more to Francis. Chainsaw. So we just start felling everything going this way. So get that pine, get that nasty pine down there. Now see how little you get from a birch tree? Alrighty, so pull the rope and just start running back and forth. And of course that big ass log turns into a little bitty one and fits in the log splitter. That should be like 4 pieces of wood. And I'm definitely not making that up. That should be like 4 pieces. But like I said, with the pines, you don't get a ton of wood out of those either. Actually, I don't know. Let's see. How many pieces of wood do you get off the birch? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many do we get off of a pine? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Really? 5? That's it? So you get more off of birch than you do off of a pine. Holy sh! But on the maple, You see, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I think you get about 15 pieces off of the maple. They pay you the most money. They give you the most wood. But the problem with cutting down maples is you need them for the freaking maple syrup. And the only reason I cut that one down is because we are making room for our row of trees in here. Because we found out in our last episode, if you have too many trees over here, it affects how many you can plant. So I haven't found what the cap is for the number of trees you can have yet, but it does look like there is going to be a cap of trees. And I will find out what that number is. I'm definitely not letting it go this time. And I have a much better start on the beginning of this game than I did in the last episode of hard mode, where we finally got a handle on everything and then we died. After all the hard work, finally got everything squared away, was making decent money, and started working on the miscellaneous stuff that we needed to do. And I screwed up. But it is what it is. I'm not upset about it anymore. It was just, it's just one of them things. It's like, what can you do? No, you can't do nothing. All you can do is fire up another game, start over, and see how quickly we can get back to where we was. And I believe that we are going to get back there where we were at much quicker than what we did before. Because I saw the mistakes that I made before, and I don't believe I learned from them. Even though I almost died again today, I've learned from all the mistakes. And I don't know what I would have done if I would have died today. Like, would I have turned off the game and been pissed? Yes. Would I start up another one? At some point. But would it have been right away like it was last time? I don't know. Like, that's the thing that, like I said, that just gets me on this game. Like, how do they come up with the physics that decides whether you live or die? Like at the beginning of this episode, you saw me drive all the way over there to there, like a madman, hitting the bumps, bouncing around, didn't get hurt one time. I drive up on the side of a mountain, the truck starts doing a barrel roll thing. The freaking cargo from the back of the truck comes inside, so I can't get out. And I got to 3/4 of the way up my anxiety, like, in no time at all. So like I said, I don't understand some of the game mechanics. And I wish I could just have a better understanding of what is a hit that's going to cause you to die, and one that's going to cause you just to be like, that ain't nothing. Because I feel like different times of the game, different things that I've done have had different consequences for the same actions. At least that's my opinion. So next we're going to cut down all those pines. And that's all going to be firewood straight for stoking the fire or selling to Francis or whatever. Unless I just get too much wood, and I'll do like I did in a previous episode, and I'll show you guys how to set the biggest bonfire ever. I got pretty good at those bonfires. But it's also a quick way to clean up some unwanted wood on the property. But I mean, like, look how long it's taken us. To cut up this firewood. I mean, it's taken us almost half a day. And I still got what, another tree right here. It's a birch. So what I say that was 7 pieces, 8 pieces, 9 pieces. I don't remember. I think it was 9. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is 9 pieces for the birch. And I figure, why the heck not? The tree's right here. Now, do I need to cut these trees down? Probably not. But this is going to be a good pile of wood. Well, that's where I'm going to leave you guys off. I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting up this pile of wood off camera. So you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe, drop a comment down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one, which should be back on the regular day. But like I said, I did this episode just because I thought I kind of shortened off the other one. I'll see you guys later. Appreciate every view I got. Thank you.